So you want to import a Bitbucket project into MergeBoard. That is super easy. First thing you need to do is go to Projects, and then under Import Project, select Bitbucket Project. Now this importer does three things for you. First of all, it connects a repository so that MergeBoard can actually merge. Then it sets up webhooks so that MergeBoard always stays informed if anything changes in your Bitbucket repository. And if you want, it can also connect you to the issue tracker that comes with your Bitbucket repository. Now there's one important thing to consider here. That is that MergeBoard only has access to your Bitbucket project as long as the Bitbucket account you use for importing right now has access to this project. So if you, for example, work at a company and are now trying to import this Bitbucket project, we would recommend you to create a special dedicated company account that is only used to import Bitbucket projects into MergeBoard so that, for example, you don't lose access if you are not part of a Bitbucket project anymore. Now, with that out of the way, what do we need to do to import a project? Well, first thing is we need to enter our username. If you don't know your username, it's super easy to find out. Simply go to your personal settings. And if you scroll down to Bitbucket profile settings, you can see your username here. Now, the next thing you need to do is enter your app password. And this app password, if you don't know how to generate it or find it, we have a link to the documentation where you can read up how it's done, but I'll show you right away as well. Again, at our personal settings, we go to app passwords, create password, then add a label, something like MergeBoard, and then we simply add the correct permissions, which are repository, read and write, webhooks, read and write, and if you want to connect your issue tracker, that would also be issues, read and write. Click create, and then simply copy the app password and paste it. Now, after clicking next, you get a list of all the projects you have access to. For me, that's only one. We select the one we want to import. Then you can change the name. For example, if you don't want this hyphen here or something like that, you could change that. And now you can again think about if you want to connect the issue tracker. Another thing to consider here is that MergeBoard will post comments on your issues once they are referenced in a merge request. And these comments will be made in the name of the Bitbucket account that was used to import this project. So if you're using a personal account, those comments would be made in your name. If you do not want that, you can uncheck this and later on connect the issue tracker with a different account. For me, that's all right. So I leave the check, click import, and then view my project and see that it is already synced. Depending on the size of your project, this might take a little longer, and you'd get a loading bar right here indicating how long it will take to sync this project. Now, let me show you what MergeBoard did with your project. And first of all, if we go to repository settings and webhooks, you can see that we have an added webhook here that helps MergeBoard stay informed about what happens in your Bitbucket repository. And that's it. That's how easy it is to import a Bitbucket project into MergeBoard.